The 2-year investigation known as Operation Redlight exposed the seedy underground business of selling sex at homes and strip malls across Lee County. Tonight in my own Gulf Coast News investigation, I'm showing you a new and unique collaboration of federal, state, and local law enforcement known as the Intercept Task Force.
I was raised conservative Catholic in a 2-parent home.
Alina Donahue is a trafficking survivor.
Being naive, being gullible, wanting to be loved, which is the biggest vulnerability for victims of trafficking.
A boyfriend whom she thought loved her convinced her to apply for a modeling job.
The man that, quote unquote, went to do the interview, he raped me. And then from there, he said, "You're going to work for me. If you tell the police, I will kill you and your family."
And her boyfriend started selling her for sex.
The guy who raped me trafficked me locally in Naples and in Fort Myers for 2 weeks. And then after that, my boyfriend took over and became ultimately my main trafficker. So I was trafficked throughout the state of Florida for a total of 8 months.
The nightmare finally ending when she got arrested.
What I saw as a horrible day of going to jail, it really was my saving grace. For the families watching this at home, this matters to you. These are people in the communities just like yours. This is happening closer than most people realize.
Now Alina works for Operation Lightshine to protect other children from human trafficking. She says victims are hiding in plain sight.
I think traffickers have figured out that there is wealth in Southwest Florida, and that's how they make money, is selling women and girls, and then sometimes selling boys.
The Shelter for Abused Women and Children in Naples helps trafficking victims like Alina, but the task is monumental. The executive director, Linda Oberhaus, showed me the pages of online ads, posts offering sex every day, every way imaginable.
We just looked at the number of girls that were put up for sale on the website right here in Naples and in Fort Myers, and there were literally 10 full pages of girls that were put on this website just today for sale.
That's where Collier County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Wade Williams comes in. He heads up the Intercept Task Force, made up of 14 law enforcement agencies from Naples to Cape Coral.
Child exploitation specifically, we've seen a 2,309% increase between 2015 and 2024.
The task force first big bust, Jeremy Mannerberg.
A 2-year-old child who was offered by an individual who had access to this child on a dating platform, to a suspect in Orlando for sexual purposes.
The 27-year-old Naples man peddling sex with a toddler, posting pictures on the Meet Me app.
The vast majority of it is facilitated online through escort sites like Alligator Escort, Skip the Games, Mega Personals, City X Guide. That's where we're seeing these being advertised and where those connections are being made and victims are being exploited.
These sites are so popular, the traffickers even charge more during rush hour.
Their busiest times are going to be either lunchtime, going to be 5 p.m. or in the morning. And that's really because most of these guys who are going there either have significant others or wives or girlfriends.
The Intercept Task Force set its sights on breaking up organized sex trafficking rings, brothels operating in strip malls from Naples to Fort Myers and Cape Coral.
It's an easy place for them to kind of go to a plaza. They can say they got their hair cut or they went to the cell phone store. They're there an extra 30 minutes or so, and none's the wiser, and then they can go home.
The task force broke up 17 sex trafficking businesses operating in plain sight in Naples last year, and a big bust last month, arresting 10 people for operating brothels across Lee County.
We have to remove that ideology from our minds that a victim has to look a certain way, or a trafficker has to look a certain way. My trafficker was really good at blending in.
And that is what keeps Lieutenant Williams, a father of 5, up at night.
I worry about this because I see what goes on, and so I'm very protective over my children and their social media, and the internet is like a dumpster fire. It's like the Wild West right now.
We're so good at protecting our children by not allowing them to ride their bike to the park alone or to go to the mall because we fear that's where they're going to be kidnapped and trafficked, when the real danger is at home in their bedrooms alone with their phones and their computers, and that's where predators are finding them.
My heart sank when they showed that website. It just was endless of all the
all out there.
people who are ugh, that makes me so mad. But that was an incredibly important story to show our viewers.
It's all changing because of technology.
Thank you, Kelly.